Hi everyone, this is Harold Ho here. Welcome to my blog post. How are you feeling this week? Great, I hope. Actionable week. Taking lots of action, I hope. Anyway, it's nice of you to stop by my blog and to go through my blog posts. I really appreciate the time you've taken to do just that. Okay, well, this week I have something special for you where I'm going to be talking about 5 actionable ways to an awesome video, where I'm going to share with you just these 5 actionable ways that could help you to make an awesome video for your video marketing. All right, stay on and go through the blog post below this video, okay, where I'm going to explain to you those 5 actionable ways. All right. Okay, guys, I'm back with what are the 5 actionable ways to an awesome video. Do you still recall my blog post last week about is video marketing appealing? The answer is obvious. That is why I'm back with these 5 actionable ways to an awesome video. What are the 5 actionable ways? First, we have the introduction. Second, we have the massive and daring pledge, followed by share your story. Tell your life story. Next, convey that massive and daring pledge to your audience. Of course, the last one is the most important, call to action. There's no better way than to use this call to action. We need to be told, so does your audience, to need to be told what to do next after watching your presentation. Hang on there. I'll be back to elaborate on the introduction. All right. Now, let's begin with point number 1, introduction. This is something quite simple and it's very dependent on your own style. Okay, it's just like when you're at a company function, a cocktail reception, how do you go about introducing yourself? It's the same here in video marketing. In these 5 actionable ways, the introduction. I can give you a sample, but it's good to develop your own style. In that way, you also can show your branding. Okay, I would begin something like this. Hello, my name is Harold Ho, and I'm very privileged to be standing here right in front of you to share with you this very exclusive presentation, which I believe is of help and use to you. Okay, this is one short introduction I would give when I start a video marketing. You can go about with yours, and I'm sure you can do it. Next, we have massive and daring pledge. This comes after the introduction. After introducing yourself, you are straight on going to tell your audience what you are going to give them. Don't delay that any longer. You will lose attention. So you must grab the attention after introducing yourself. Okay, what is this massive and daring pledge? Well, one example that I can give you, or rather a sample, is I can assure if you stick around to the end of my presentation, you will learn 2 traffic methods to your blog post. How you can go about getting traffic to your blog post. Okay, now this is what you have delivered to your audience. You have told them straight to this point of 2 traffic methods to their blog post, and later on you must deliver on that. Don't deviate and tell them something else or deliver something else. Okay, you have mentioned here, like what I've just said, 2 traffic methods. Later on I have to convey that to them. Okay, hang on for the next video. Okay guys, next we have share your story. This is where you are supposed to tell your story. Okay, what you were in the past before you became an internet marketer, or when you embark on your internet marketing journey. Okay, what were you doing in the past? What challenges have you faced in your journey? Okay, by doing this, you are rapport building with your audience. You are building trust at the same time. Okay, now that's how your personal story will lead them to be able to relate to you. Okay, many, if not some of them at least, can relate to your personal story. We are about like the same wavelength, so it's easier that way for you to talk to your audience. Okay, when you start to market to them. They somehow can look to you and say, yeah, we are on the same level. We are wearing the same pair of shoes. Okay, I too have my challenges similar to yours. Okay, you don't relate to them like as you are some guru making 1 million or 2 million in a month. Okay, and they would somehow feel that it's a bit alienated. We are a bit far, you are making 1 2 million. I can't even make a cent here. So this is very important. Share your story. Maybe I can give you an example, like for myself. Okay, I was a banker before I started this internet marketing. I used to work in a full-time day job until at some point of time, I felt that this day job is getting too much. I want to do something different. I want to do something for myself where I can call it my own business. So that's how I got involved in internet marketing. All right. And at the beginning, I started with Amazon. Okay? I started marketing as an affiliate marketer with Amazon, marketing Amazon products. Okay? They are physical products taken care by Amazon. All I need to do is promote their products. And when a sale is made, I earn a commission. At the beginning, it was fun and easy until Google stepped in and started to change the rules of the game. And that's where, to be honest, I lost money on advertising. Okay, the pay-per-click became very expensive versus the commissions, the affiliate commissions Amazon is paying me. That is one example of how you can share your story with your audience, right? Perhaps they may not have done Amazon, they could have done something else, some other program, and they met with little or no success. So they can relate with you on that basis. Hang on, I'll be back for the next pointer, which is convey that massive and daring pledge. That's going to be a bit longer. You can see the blog post below here. Okay, now we are going to deliver on that massive and daring pledge we made earlier on. Can you still remember what was the daring pledge, that massive and daring pledge we made earlier on, where we told them, say, they will be able to learn 2 methods of traffic to their blog? Now, we are going to convey those 2 methods to them here, to your audience here. Okay, 2 methods. I never said they were free or paid. Remember that. So now, let me give you one free and one paid. Let's begin with them. Okay, just bear with me where I'm going to switch over to my screen and I'm going to deliver to you the free traffic method. All right, you may begin your conveying of that massive and daring pledge something like this. Free traffic is not that free after all. Okay, the word free we will tend to always associate with money. In this instance, you don't have to pay any money. So what are you going to pay? Since it's not that free after all, you're going to pay with time investment into getting that traffic. And when you have to do with anything have to do with time, you got to be very patient because it's going to take a real long time to get the traffic. After all, it's free. So you're going to be very patient for that traffic to come by. If you have done it correctly, you will have a very long-term investment. You will reap the rewards at a later stage, maybe months, even up to a year. Then you start to see traffic coming into your blog. So that is the reward of free traffic, time invested traffic. One of the free traffic methods would be blog commenting. How do you go about? Now, if you look at my screen, I'm in that all awesome Google search engine page where you are just going to type in, how should I say, let's begin with blog. Type in internet marketing blogs. Okay. And you do a search on that. Top 10 marketing blogs. Top 75 most read online blogs. Okay, you may just want to click over and see what they are. Okay, unbounce. Why are you standing up to this thing? All-in-one marketing blogs. These are blogs that you can always go to do blog commenting. I saw another one here. Uh, Top 40. This could be something quite interesting. Open up in a new link. Let's see. Internet Marketing Ninjas blog. Okay. Recent blog, 7 March 2017, not too long ago. Okay. It's written by Anne Smarty to content. You can see the full content there. Does it allow you to comment? Okay. Related post, comment. There you are. You can post a comment here after going through that blog. If you find that this blog is, of relevant to what you have interest in internet marketing. But when you do commenting, do contribute to the blogger's post, the content in the blogger's post. Do not post something like a one-liner like, great post, thanks for sharing, something like that. No, don't ever do that, because it's I won't consider that even as value adding. Okay, contribute, that perhaps you can help the blogger. And if you find that post good enough to be shared with others, why not? You can always share that post with others. Okay, that this thing on social media like Facebook. Do this quite often in a week or so. After that, you're going to see some results coming in, like reciprocity. Okay, somehow that blogger will know that his or her blog have been shared, and as well as they also will realize that you have commented on their blog. That's how you start a relationship. You build some kind of rapport with them as well. Like, you comment on my blog, I comment on your blog, and you share my blog post, I share yours, and slowly traffic will grow to your blog. Okay, that's how you can get free traffic. Okay, you got to do this consistently and be persistent with your effort to look for blog. It will take some time, in fact quite a long time, but do be patient. Like I say, after all, you're not paying anything, you are using your own time, so that's quite fair. You're not paying with money, so with time it takes really some time. Otherwise, what you can do to get comments to your blog post is that if you belong to an internet community, you can always seek help from your other fellow internet marketers to drop by and comment on your blog post. As well as, to be fair, you should also comment on their blog post. Where there's interaction, you start to build traction on your blog that people can see, hey, there are some comments on your blog. And this will slowly generate traffic to your blog. Now, next, I'm going to be talking about paid traffic. Paid traffic, in this instance, I'm going to be dealing more with solo ads. Okay, something that I'm familiar with and I'm going to share with you. So you just stay on. I'll share more with you on solo ads. Well, we are still on this conveying your massive and daring pledge. Okay, now we move into the next method of traffic to your blog, where I have mentioned paid traffic. Paid traffic, I would refer to more for solo ads, something that I have done before and I'll share with you. Okay, solo ads are what I call fast and furious or quick bursts of fire. You pay money to the solo ad vendors to acquire, to purchase, a certain number of clicks. Let's say you pay a couple of $100 to the solo ad vendor and you purchase like 500 clicks. Probably within 3 days or so, all the 500 clicks will be delivered. That means, in fact, you would have you solo ads are in fact more for opt-in page or a sales funnel you are driving traffic to, and you can see the result there, that the opt-ins, how many of them, of the clicks that you bought, 500. So of the 500 clicks, let's just say how many have opt-in. Probably say it's about 40%, then it's close to about maybe just below 250. If the vendors list is good, email list is good, then maybe you might get 250 to just below 300 opt-ins. Okay, that's the average market that you will be getting. So remember, because you have paid money, the clicks come in fast and furious, that this thing, and within 3 days, job done, everything is over. So let me give you a quick rundown of what these solo ads are. Solo ads vendors are basically owners of an email list. So some of you I know watching this video, you would have a certain level, in fact maybe a higher level of competency with solo ad vendors. So please bear with me, especially I'm going to relate this to those who have not done this before. So solo ad vendors are owners of an email list, usually a large one, comprising maybe several hundred thousand emails inside email lists, email addresses in that list. Okay, so they will sell you clicks, or rather you are buying clicks from them, and they are going to blast an email to their list, okay, which will lead to a URL that you have provided, whether it's an opt-in or a sales funnel. So they are going to drive traffic to your opt-in page, squeeze page, or a sales funnel. So they are the owners of the email list. So if you keep on selling to that same list over and over again, and without replenishing or doing some tidy up on that list, or letting the list have a short break, the list is burn out very, very quickly. So when I say that your list will burn out, am I contradicting myself to us internet marketers who are building an email list? You and I, we built an email list. Maybe it's a list or more than one list we are building. It all depends on an individual. Let's just stick to one list that you and I have. If we keep on pitching sale after sale after sale to that list, will our list burn out? Well, if you just do that, it will burn out. But if you do something else more than that, it may not be the case. If you have given free training, free valuable training and content to your list, you build rapport, and you kind of turn that cold traffic list of yours into a warm one. So when you pitch a sale to them, it ain't so bad because you have given them value. You have given them valuable content, and that's how they will respond to you when you pitch a sale. Not all, but at least some. Now, it's the same for solo ad vendors. If they don't take good care of their list, somehow or the other, the list will burn out. So now, coming back to solo ad vendors, keep a lookout next. I will show you how to locate solo ad vendors. So just stay on there. I'll be back to show you how to do it. Okay, we are back to this solo ad vendors. How do you locate solo ad vendors? Head over to Facebook. I believe most, if not all of you, would have a Facebook account, a Facebook profile page. Okay, all you need to go there is to type solo. You see, when you type that, solo ad testimonials, click on that. Okay, this is a page where you can choose to join them, and in I think not more than 48 hours you'll be approved. Or in the meantime, you can look at all the testimonials here. Okay, you get review stamin here, and review is apparently a customer who have purchased from David Evans. Okay, the vendor here is David Evans, and you can see they ordered 300 and they received 326. Usually they give a margin of like 20%, 10% to 20% over delivery. Now you can see opt-in rate 56%. Tier 1 traffic are like traffic from countries like I would say uh, America, UK, Europe, Australia, Canada. Okay, they are tier 1 traffic. In this instance, say, well, sales, yes, and the comment about the vendor. If you go on, these are the buyers and the sellers of clicks are here. Okay, you got this is a solo ad vendor, and again you can distinct. Go through them, study the comments made. Okay, tier 184 sales and all that. Okay, and choose your vendor wisely. Okay, most of them should be pretty okay, but do choose and read the testimonials given here by others who have bought from them. Okay, they would offer you some form of clue as who you should go to, as you will know what you want with those clicks, whether they're going into a sales funnel or an opt-in page. So very briefly, I have covered with you the two methods. Okay, well, I have delivered on that pledge I given you. Okay, the massive and daring pledge, that the two methods of traffic. So you must always do just that. Deliver what you have mentioned earlier on, what you have promised them. Do not deviate from there. Okay, you lose trust. Your branding is not going to go right for you. It's not good for your branding when you do such a thing. Okay, so now I've completed this conveying the massive and daring pledge. Next is the final part, where it's called the part 5, and stay on, I'll be there. Read on the blog post first and watch my video. Come to the last pointer of call to action. That's the most important part. Otherwise, if you don't come to this, you don't tell your audience what to do, nothing will happen. So this call to action is a terminology used by us internet marketers wanting our audience or leads to do something. Perhaps maybe to opt in. You want to collect their email address. So they need to be told, click on the button, something like that. Give us your email address. To access that free training, just leave your email address and you will have access to that free training. So that's an opt-in. Or alternatively, most commonly, you want them to purchase something, a product or a service. So click on the link to get your whatever this product is or the service. So you can see they need to be told. Now, coming back to what we have conveyed, this massive and daring pledge. So you would go something like that in your call to action video. Now that you have watched my presentation on the two traffic methods to your blog, I'm sure you have benefited from it and you must have enjoyed my video presentation. Surely you're not going to be confined to just traffic. You want to know more about making money on the internet, right? So I strongly encourage you to click on the link to this free video from my mentor. By the way, I have benefited from that, and I believe you could too. So click on the link to the free video from my mentor. Okay, this is an example of a call to action that you can adopt at the end of your presentation of your massive and daring pledge. You have told them what your massive and daring pledge was, right? Of course, earlier on you had shared your story. And then you convey that massive and daring pledge to your audience, to your leads. Now it's time for them to take action. Okay, you want them to do more than that. Besides watching the free, it's not watching that free training, the free video on traffic and then phew, go home. No, you want them to do more. So this is the final part, the final fifth part of call to action, which you must incorporate in your video marketing. So now, guys, I've come to the end of the presentation for this week's blog post about 5 actionable ways to an awesome video. So do leave me some comments, some feedback, anything. I love to hear from you. Until then, whichever part of the world you may be in, I wish you a very nice day ahead, a good week as well. And till then, stay on. Next week, I'll be back for some more. Take care. Have a blessed week ahead. Bye for now.